Another big-time oil price hike is in the offing with expected increase of nearly 4 pesos per liter of diesel. Traffic starts to build up along EDSA or parts of EDSA as the 5-day emergency road repairs begin. And after back-to-back typhoons in Habagat, generally fair weather is expected in the coming days. Fast, focused, and fearless. Here's a roundup of stories we're watching now. I'm Riza Diaz. We begin the newscast with traffic updates as repairs on several portions of EDSA begin. For the latest, we have Faith Del Mundo. She's reporting to us live from Mandaluyong. Faith, can you tell us exactly where you are and how is the traffic situation there?
Yes, Risa, no, we're here now in EDSA Reliance here in Mandaluyong, and there's a buildup of traffic that is moderate to heavy traffic. Earlier today, we were able to check the situation along EDSA in Guadalupe to Estrella in Makati. This is just one of the 15 road repair sections along the stretch of EDSA from Buendia to Balintawak. Other sections are in Muñoz and near SM North, Trinoma Mall, Century Station, and Camp Aguinaldo in Quezon City. There are also repairs underway in Mandaluyong, Guadalupe, and Rockwell Footbridge in Makati. The Public Works Department will conduct asphalt overlay and reblocking on these locations. For its part, the MMDA is enforcing a stop-and-go scheme to manage traffic flow on EDSA. The agency has also deployed about 650 traffic enforcers to implement the said scheme. Southbound motorists are advised to take alternative routes for now. On-ramp routes include Skyway and Lex Balintawak Ramp, Quezon Avenue, Nagtahan, and Sovel Buendia. There are also off-ramp routes in NAIA 1 to 3, Doña Soledad, Dr. Santos, Alabang Zapote, and SLEX Elevated Extension. Meanwhile, there are 7 alternative routes for northbound motorists, including Quirino, Nagtahan, and Quezon Avenue. At least 10 off-ramp areas are also available for DREM. Risa, here in the traffic situation where I'm right now, here in EDSA Reliance, Mandaluyong. As you can see, in northbound, there is a moderate to heavy traffic. This is actually from Estrella going to Ortigas. And if you can see here in the southbound area, there is also a buildup of moderate to heavy traffic. This is from Shaw Boulevard going to Estrella. Riza?
Well, thank you for that update. That's Faith Del Mundo reporting live from Mandaluyong. Meanwhile, another big-time increase in the prices of fuel products is expected next week. Unioil Philippines projects that prices of diesel would go up by up to 3 pesos and 90 centavos per liter. Gasoline products are likewise expected to become more expensive by as much as 40 centavos a liter. Now, oil companies will announce final price adjustments on Monday, which will take effect the next day. This would be the 5th consecutive week of upward price movement for diesel and the 4th for gasoline. Now, one consumers and commuters group decries the possible new round of oil price hikes. United Filipino Consumers and Commuters, or UFCC President RJ Javellana, said the increase would be too much, especially along with toll rate hikes and onslaught of typhoons. He added that the pump price increase would have a domino effect on prices of other commodities.
Ito po ay inflationary. Ano po? Yan po ay magti-trigger ng paggalaw ng mga presyo ng mga bilihin at iba pang mga mahalagang mga produkto na kailangan na pang-araw-araw. Ang tawag namin dito ay bagyong petrolyo. Ano? Itong bagyong petrolyo, ibang klase ito. Matindi ang hagupit nito sa ating mga kababayan.
Javellana also called on the government to suspend fuel taxes under the Tax Reform for Acceleration and Inclusion or TRAIN law, as well as the Value-Added Tax or VAT. He added that the formation of an oil price stabilization fund can also be considered.
Ito ngayon ang ipangtatapal niya dito sa pagtaas ng presyo ng langis. So, yung dating presyo, kung ang presyo niya halimbawa ay 50 pesos lamang, per liter, hindi siya magiging 54 pesos. Kasi yung 4 pesos ay kukunin doon sa Oil Price Stabilization Fund na nakaipon na, na nariyaan na. So, hindi gagalaw ngayon ang presyo.
We'll be back with more stories after the break. Keep it here on One News. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. One person has died after a motor bangka partially submerged off Conquera in Romblon on Saturday. This was confirmed by Romblon's Provincial Disaster Risk Reduction and Management Office Officer in Charge, Roslier Moros. She said the motor bangka King Santo Niño 7 was en route to Conquera from the town of Calatavara when the incident happened. Meanwhile, those who were rescued are currently under the custody of Conquera's local government. The boat was carrying at least 90 passengers. Meanwhile, the Public Works Department is looking at dredging as a possible solution to flooding in Bulacan and Pampanga. Parts of the North Luzon Expressway remain flooded after days of incessant rains. Now, NLEX officials even reported a 10-kilometer-long traffic buildup yesterday. Now, to address this, DPWH wants to dredge rivers in Bulacan and Pampanga to increase their water capacity.
One of the main reasons why nagkaroon ng mga ganitong massive inundation and flooding surrounding the areas in Bulacan and Pampanga is because yung mga malalaking rivers nila are actually, the riverbeds are too shallow now. For the past many years, there has not been any desilting works or dredging works that have been undertaken to increase the carrying capacity of these rivers.
Meanwhile, one expert raises the need for effective regional planning to ensure that roads can withstand pressure such as those caused by climate change.
Yan ang problema, yung mga infrastructure natin ngayon, but based on old assumptions. Yung impact ng NLEX at lahat ng mga expressways na hundreds of kilometers long, ito tumatawid sa mga region na hindi lang individual LGUs. So regional planning po ang kailangan na dapat mapilit natin kung ano impact ng climate change.
Most parts of the country may expect generally fair weather conditions in the next 3 days. PAGASA, however, said scattered rain showers are not being ruled out in some areas due to the southwest monsoon or habagat. Now, these include the Ilocos region, Batanes, Babuyan Islands, Abra, Benguet, Zambales, and Bataan. Meanwhile, habagat and localized thunderstorms could bring isolated rain showers to the rest of the country, including Metro Manila. Residents are still warned of possible flooding or landslides during heavy rains or severe thunderstorms. The Television and Production Exponent Incorporated, or TAPE, has renewed the trademark of Eat Bulaga for 10 years. The certificate from the Intellectual Property of the Philippines showed that the registration was renewed last June 14. It will expire on June 14, 2033. Meanwhile, the lawyer of Tito, Vic, and Joey, Attorney Buco de la Cruz, said the development has quote, no effect to their pending petition which seeks to cancel the said trademark. He also questioned why TAPE's camp has not yet responded to the case. For their part, TAPE's lawyer, Attorney Marie Glenn Abraham, said the period given for their camp to answer has not elapsed yet. And those are the top stories of the hour. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.